So today we're going to be going through how to navigate through your Keem Systems app, and it's pretty simple. So through the phone you'll get the lead connector app, which you'll go through, but on desktop they look a bit different, but they're pretty similar. But you'll probably mostly be using the mobile app, which I'll go through another video, but for now we'll stick to the desktop. So once you log into the account, you'll be brought to this screen where you've got the dashboard here, and this will show you your opportunities, your conversion rates, your value of opportunities. And as we scroll down, it does get a bit confusing, but I don't want you guys to worry about this too much, as it does take a little bit of time to get around the website and really navigate your way through it, because it is a lot. So yeah, you've got your Google business profile here, you've got analytics, Google Analytics, you've got your Facebook ads, Google ads, which we're not going to go into too much at this early stage. We'll mainly focus on the website, building that, making sure we set that foundation, and then that's when we start going through ads and other way of conversions. So that's about all for the dashboard area. And if we go next to the conversations, this will be where all your clients, you're going to be messaging your clients. So here we've got some test emails. See, 1, 2, 3. So this will be all sorts of variations of the phone number, which we will create for you, which will be an Australian 04 number, but it will forward to your current business number. So through that, you're going to get all your automations, all your auto text backs, and your auto notifications to your phone through the mobile app. So that will be through that number, but your clients will not see that number. So whenever someone calls you for a work job on the site, they will call you and we will forward that initial number that we're putting into the system, and it will get forwarded to your business number so you can chat with them. And that's how the automations are set in place. So pretty much your standard email, these are all phone numbers as well as emails and SMS. So calls will be recorded, the full conversations will be here. And yeah, you've got your recent. So it does look like a generic email inbox. So yeah, that's about it there. You'll be given like date of birth of your clients, phone numbers, their names, email, what type of lead they are. And yeah, so pretty simple here, but again, not too much. This is just where you want to capture your leads and make sure that you've got them in that process where they want to engage with you and they don't pass on to another business. Or yeah, so that is that area. And then if we go next into the calendars, once again, if you want to set up, if you already have your own calendar system, you can use that, but this is a very helpful tool to just use this all-in-one CRM, which makes it a lot easier, because having different apps and different applications on your phone, on your laptop, it does make it very hard to just capture everything and make sure you're on track. Whereas this really, everything being in the all-in-one system makes it very easy to manage through your leads and your current clients. So once again, it's just a generic calendar system. You can book appointments. You can, go through your settings, appointment lists. It's pretty simple, not too bad. And then next is contacts. So this is where your leads through the business will come through. They will pop through right here. As you see, we've got examples down the bottom here, which are input already into the system, just as a tester, if you will. So you've got here, look, cold inbound email, new prospect received. You'll know if it's a phone call, which ones are higher priority than others. and your business numbers, your emails, your business names, when it was created, the time, when they were last active. So it's very good. There isn't really any apps that give you this sort of detailed analysis on your client. So this is something that you would really love to use, and it will come in handy. Once again, the all-in-one system really makes it easy to navigate through the process and really just get a hold of everything. So we kind of went a bit forward there, but now we've got the opportunities. So this is your opportunistic clients. They will be all in this area. You've got pipelines as well. This is an area where we might not focus on it, but you could add opportunities. So this is just if someone comes through your website and they fill in a form or they go through the chat widget, we automatically put them into this opportunistic list, and it will grab their name, their email, their number, their business, and all of that. So they will be popped up right here, and that's an automatic system which will be put in place, as well as pipelines, which basically shows you've got one step, they go to the next step, and then the next step, and then you close them, if that makes sense. So that's opportunities. Opportunities is a big one. Pipelines, it does get a bit confusing there, so I would suggest to leave that, but opportunities are a good way to really excel your business, because once again, it gives you that outlet, it gives you that specification of who is a better client, who is a not so reliable client, and really it just separates everything into a list. People who you've already closed will be on one side, people who you're in regular contact with will be on one side, people who you're about to close will be on the other side, and people who are just showing interest in your business will be on one side as well. So it really does sort everything into its own little paradigm, and that makes it very easy to understand once you do that. So next we go onto the automations. So this is the biggest thing, in my opinion, of the business. So your automations. So this is where we have all of your website automations. So when a client books a appointment through your website, that will instantly give you a notification to your phone, to your Lead Connector app, which you will have to also download as a process of this. You might have already downloaded it, but that will give you the notification straight to your phone. And then next we've got the chat widget automation. So when someone goes through your website and goes through the chat widget, puts in their information, sends a message, that will automatically notify your phone, and we will also send an automated message to them, letting them know that, hi, thank you for messaging me. Sorry I couldn't get to you at this time, but please let me know what you need and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So that is there, that's great. And then next we got client onboarding notification, which is something, if you want to onboard a client through various means like a form or any other way, that will also send you a notification when they fill it out, so it lets you know. And then we've got consultation form auto message, that's a message back to them, letting them know, thank you for filling out my form, I really appreciate it, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible once again. And then inbound emails, so when someone sends you an email, instant auto message to your app. And we'll skip through the invoice, because that is, you probably have your own way of invoicing and we don't currently have it in this system. So we'll go next to the missed call text back. So whenever a client calls our number, which you own, but we set it up for you, it instantly forwards to your current business number. And then if you can't pick that up, that is where this message goes in place. So missed call text back, you missed the phone, we send an automated message straight to that client, again letting them know, hi, sorry I missed your message, please let me know how I can help and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And when you're ready to message them back, you're straight on your phone and you quickly type up that message and then you capture that lead, and it prevents them from going to another business because now they're entrapped. They want to obviously have a conversation with you to help their needs and their situation. So that is a very important tool there, and probably one of the most important ones for home services, all types of home businesses, contractors, pet groomers, everything. So that is a very important one there as well. Yep, so that is this area of the automations and the workflow list done. And again, you've got settings here. You can have defaults, but it's much better to have it through a workflow. And then we'll go next onto memberships. This is useless. Reporting. I think this is where the ads are. So yeah, so this just reports the clicks, everything of your ads. So once you integrate your sample data, all this information will be here, how your ads are going. But once again, ads is not something you want to start off with. That's something in the long run, probably after a few months, maybe a year as well. You just want to establish that website, make sure you have the system rolling, and then that's when you want to build on top of that and really start to drive up and scale your business. So yeah, again, we won't really worry about this, but then we've got the mobile app, which is the lead connector app on the App Store. So very simple, you download that and then you log in how you logged into this this app here. So very similar process. I'll upload a video showing how you go through that app as well to let you know, because it does look a bit different between the app and the desktop version. So I will upload a video on how to use the app, but that's all for the desktop version. Pretty much that is all. And then you've got the settings here, so you can customize your profile, all this simple stuff. You've got my profile here. You can customize this. You can also customize your opportunities and pipelines and calendars and email services. So this is the email that we will be providing to your business in your dedicated domain once we make your sub account. So yeah, we'll be providing that email to you. This is my current email that I use for my business. So yeah, once again, this is similar to the phone system. So what it does is, through this email, when someone emails that email, it captures the lead and it automates the message back to them, and it automates the message to your phone, which just makes it a very good system to use for a business. So here, phone number. When someone calls this number, which is integrated within this app, it forwards to my current phone number, which is this number right here. So pretty simple stuff. And then if we go next, WhatsApp, you can also integrate WhatsApp into it as well, which is something you have to pay for, so I don't recommend that. But yep, just pretty simple stuff here. And then the rest of the stuff here is just random stuff. You've got lists and values, but we won't go into that stuff. This is the main stuff here, which is just below the dashboard, and we've covered that all. So remember, if you have any questions, just reach out to me, message me, call me. I'll be happy to help, as this is something that I think is a very core component, and I want to make sure everything is in place and everything works very well to the best of its ability. So once again, I thank you for listening to me and giving me the time to show you this platform. And I will go onto the app on my phone and then I'll show you how to go through that one there. But for now, I hope that explained everything. And if it didn't, just message me, reach out to me, and I'll go through all of the things that you didn't understand. And so yeah, pretty simple stuff. Thank you.